Alright guys, welcome back to Choose Your Own Path. We're going to try another little thing today. The video, we're not going to be doing wood carving. We are going to be doing a stencil. We're going to try our own stencil. Now, I put on my videos before, Mike Brush. Super great stencil, love it. I want to try my own. I was contacted by a buddy of mine, Robert Unick. He was saying he does his own, so he says, why don't you try one? And I said, well, what do I need to do? I thought trying a stencil and then using an X-Acto knife was, was good, but boy, it took a while. So I had help from my boy, and he says, this is a pain in the butt. And I went, yeah. So what Robert told me was, he goes, why don't you use your razor tip? Now they do sell stencil cutting tips for it, but this is a very thin piece that, I don't know if you can see that, but I use that. And we're gonna put it on like a maybe a 7 or an 8 kind of temperature. And I got some of this clear, well, it is see-through tracing paper. You can see through it. So what we're gonna do with you guys is we're going to bring it down, and we're going to, sorry, bad camera. We're going to trace it out using just a Sharpie, a little fine tip Sharpie. You can tape this down so you don't mess up. All I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking out the white and keeping the black, and then hopefully I still have the image of the black in it, so I could use that for something else. So just a quick tracing of the black. I'm going to say, this shouldn't be too hard. Level of degree, 1 to 10, you should be able to do it. Because if I can do it, you can do it. And that's how it's going to work. So we're going to take out, we're just going to trace along. Keep it in one big piece, though we are going to take out the white. I think I said that properly. I kind of filled in the spots because this template that I'm using did have gaps. I guess it was made for someone else who can really do a good job of it. I'm gonna I filled in the gaps with a thicker marker, and sure, that's gonna be good enough for me. I'm gonna airbrush this onto, I guess what I'm thinking is whatever I have left for room on my satellite dish that I started off with in the last videos. So we're gonna give that a go. And this shouldn't take too much time. You know what I want to say is Happy Canada Day, because I am Canadian, and I want to wish everybody who is Canadian a Happy Canada Day. It's going to be awesome. Tomorrow is going to be fireworks, and yeah, there's going to be some entertainment out there. I'm in Winnipeg, Manitoba. I think I've mentioned that a couple of times before. They do have a lot of events and a lot of stuff going on for the young and the old. So that's going to be fun. I don't know if I'm going to be attending any, because you know what? Today it went up to plus 30. Now that's Celsius. I guess out in the States that would be about 86 maybe. Yeah, that's hot. Not for me. So here we go. We did a basic drawing, and we're going to get out the white. So there's my template. We'll keep that as an example. We'll fire up the blade, or the heater. It's good to keep a little piece of sandpaper with you to get off the old mucky. The smell is not great because you're burning through plastic. I'm using a Lazy Susie. Check this out, guys. I made this, well, I bought this at a thrift store for like $1 or $2. Best investment yet, even for doing stuff like this. So here we go. We're just gonna go at it and slowly trace the line so it goes through. That's gonna be pretty simple. The nice thing about the Lazy Susie, it allows you to turn. Now you might make a couple of mistakes. I don't think I'm gonna have to be exact on where I'm cutting, as long as it looks good, because you know what, there is a lot of following later on with the airbrush. You know, freehand, I guess you can call it. That's one of the things you know you have to learn to do, and yeah, it's important to learn that kind of stuff. You know, if you want to add details and all that. So we're going to start off by just getting this guy out. We're going to do the eye first, okay? We're going to see how it worked. Maybe. I'm going to try to get it so it stays. Oh, I think I missed a piece there, but that's okay. So, well, first try, we're going to keep that piece, minus this little nugget that we lost. And yeah, we went right through it, so that's perfect. Now we're going to go and take out the teeth part here. Not the teeth, where the lip is, I guess, on the top. So we'll just start off by here, go around. Now I know I sent out a couple of videos already, and I'm kind of being maybe overboring everybody, but you know what? I like doing this kind of stuff. And again, I mean, my biggest thing is I don't know why they put a dislike button on YouTube. I think it's, I don't know, my opinion, it's really rude to turn around and dislike somebody's, you know, work or adventures or whatever. You know, I always say if you don't like it, maybe don't watch it, I guess. But don't give anybody a dislike. I wouldn't do that to anybody. I've never disliked anybody's content or, you know, so on and so forth. So that's totally on you if you do it. I'm hoping nobody does it to me. It would be really nice if I got a couple of, you know, if I got some likes, some shares, more subscribers would be fun. I mean, that's just the way YouTube works. You know, you want to get out there, you want to get seen, you want to be, you know, you want the algorithms to go up higher. I guess that's what I've been reading. Hell, I'd love to even get paid for doing this kind of stuff, you know, just like everybody else does. So we keep that little piece. You can see that's part of the upper lip. And then now we have like so. So the next step is to get the skull out, which then we can keep this huge piece to start off with, right? I'm thinking that's right. If you think it's right, let me know. I don't know. So we're just gonna keep on going. We're almost at the end of our lines here, which is awesome. Yeah, I think this is working, guys. I really do. I think this is doing what it's supposed to do. Get some sharp teeth in there. And then we're just gonna go around the last bit of the skull. Alright guys, so we're gonna keep this hanging just in case we need it. And then we are gonna take out our space. And we want to make sure we keep this intact because this piece is important. We want to keep this to do our brushing with. And we try not to rip it or tear it off or like lose a piece, right? I think that's what I'm trying to say. If it needs to be cut, like we said before, just give it a little touch on something and it comes out pretty fast. I'm assuming that maybe an X-Acto knife would work a lot sharper, but this burns out pretty good. Now I'm thinking more the fact that I didn't hit it hard enough on some spots might be why I'm having issues with a little bit of this and that. So, you know, and then I think what it is it melts back together. Just a little touch. Okay, so I think, let's see what's going on here. We're going to shut that off. And, oh, one piece there. So yeah, there we go, guys. We have our, now, correct me if I'm wrong, this would be our negative, and this is our positive, I guess. I'm not 100% sure, but you can help me out by checking that out. And we're going to use all these all these parts in our next video, which will be airbrushing. that guy. We're gonna put him at the bottom. You can see at the bottom there, he's got one little skull that's all black. We're gonna try to sand that out. We're gonna put a nice mumbo jumbo skull. So yeah, there we go. This is pretty cool. It worked. I'd say it worked. I don't know. What do you guys think? If you think it worked and it looks good, or until you wait until I review it and try it, that's another story. But we are gonna do that probably tomorrow morning because it's already 10:30 at night here, and I should get to bed. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share. I don't care. Do whatever you want to do, but don't give me a thumbs down. I don't like that stuff. Not that I've had any yet. Have fun with everything. Choose your own path. That's the most important part, you know. And when I say choose your own path, I mean do what you gotta do. Do what's fun. Make something. Don't sit on your butt and do nothing. Right on, guys. Thanks for watching.